Realms, Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance 2. In English. Usually helps. Lima. Didn't even eat your pizza fast. Haven't finished it. You already have hiccups. Yeah. Damn those pizza hiccups. Okie dokie. Where did we leave it yesterday? Oh, we like literally got into a new area, I think. Oh, Magnus, I love hot sauce. I'm sorry, I'm making very weird sucking noises with my mouth. Look, now this file has finally finished compressing. I'm going to start trying to edit Z and D. Awesome stuff. Good luck with that, Fernanda. Lima, you just get hiccups a lot. There. I had a mate, or I have a mate. She is still my friend. She had the sweetest hiccups ever. But they never ceased. She always has hiccups. And they sound like this. Right, I think I'm going to use a recall potion here. From this menu. Should take me back to somewhere nice, and then we can sell a load of stuff, get back into the fray. That's the plan. Nightmare. Yeah! I never actually asked her about how she, like, sleeps. FrasWhar's. How are you doing, Lime? Anyway, sorry. I went off on one about poops. Oh.
The attacks by the Red Fangs grow stronger and ever more frequent. Soon trade with Baldur's Gate will grind to a halt.
I shall return when the Marauders are destroyed. Sorry, I thought you were someone different. You good, thanks? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. What has today brought you? Cholula. Cholula hot sauce is best hot sauce. Do I know Cholula? Jade waiting for the shops to open so you can buy things and stuffs. Things and stuffs are the best.
I heard what happened in Bloodmire Manor, friend. You're of stouter stuff than I.
Oh, yes, I did, I think. Okay, what have you got to offer? It's got a little wooden cap. Frank's is good too. A BXT loves Frank's.
My thanks.
Don't love mine. Sorry. 2 to 12. Boink, 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 boink. 3 to 15. Oh, 3 to 15 on the superior light mace.
My shop carries the finest armor and weapons, the work of local master craftsmen as well.
2 to 12, 3 to 12, 3 to 12. I mean, we've got 3 to 15 here. Nice! Considering picking up Fire Emblem on the Switch. I still need a Switch. I really want one. Awesome. Superior light mace, we don't have runes to modify them. Can we buy runes from you?
To match mine. I've been supplying brave adventurers for over a
That was $1,000! Oh god. Whoops. Oh well, we might as well workshop it now. And make. Okay, 15, 16, 17, 18. We added 3 extra possible damage for $1,000.
The finest armor and weapons, the work of local master craftsmen, as well as imports from.
Fine. Fine. When Pixie gets their Switch, that's one of the first games you're gonna get. Jade, you've wanted the new Fire Emblem, not on a tiny screen, for ages. Magnus, I got that free Nintendo Online offer through Twitch Prime, and so for the past couple of months, my Switch has been a portable SNES, or indeed an SNES.
May the shadows
Pixie, you loved Awakening, and what I played of Birthright/Conquest. I don't know them well enough, unfortunately. And back we go into the dungeon. Many of the cleric's beneficial spells, such as Bless Divine and Strength and Cure Wounds, affect both players at the multiplayer game. Cool. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Sorry about this, dog. It's nothing personal. It's just you started to chew on my ankles. What would happen if a dog actually attacked me? I love dogs. But like, if a dog literally had its teeth sunk into me. I wonder what sort of place my brain would go to. No idea. Wouldn't be nice for anyone involved, I imagine. Need to replace the TV before you can think about the Switch. Roll on Black Friday. Love that healing potion, thank you. So, let's just remind ourselves what we're doing. Not the first one. Not the second one. We are destroying the Red Fang Marauders. Locate and destroy the hidden base. The Red Fang Marauders. In the Cloak Wood, which we've done. And we've kind of gone for like 3 or 4 different areas on the way through. Oh, I haven't got my weapon equipped. Alright, mate. Ease up, eh? Ease up. Ooh. Oh, I think if I was in medieval times, that's the sort of weapon I'd want. Big old lad. Big old poleaxe halberd, but more blade-based than axe-based. We have Boxing Day in England? Yes, we do. Boxing Day is usually big business in pantomime. It's just for the last... Well, since I left drama school, I've done pantomime every Christmas. Oh, no! No, there was a year... Tell a lie, there was a year where my contract finished on Christmas Eve. So I got to fly home on Christmas Eve from Germany and actually spend Christmas at home. I mean, this is going to be another one of those, unfortunately, upsetting Christmases where I'll probably stay away from home this year. Because the nature of the beast has changed since my gran... Since, yeah, well, since... You don't need to, I don't need to go on with it. Bleh! That's all I've got to say about that. If you remember correctly, it was created in England for posh families butlers to get a day off. What, Black Friday? Or the Switch? Or indeed Boxing Day. Deadwolf lurk while grabbing something to eat. Fair play, dude. Fair play. Probably just hang with people online for Christmas and birthday this year. Christmas and birthday, i.e. they're the same day for you? Wait, did I know that? 31st of December is your birthday. Christmas time. Yeah, that is very close. New Year's Eve. Your sister is due on the 20th of December, so if the baby is like the first one, she'll arrive on Christmas Day. 0711? Oh, mattresses and Echo's birthday soon. Oh no, 11/7 for mattress. July babies are best babies. 3 days, Echo. What's the plan? What's the birthday plan? Last person born in Queensland, 1990. What? Oh, you were the last person born in Queensland in 1993. Ah, that's cool. The baby picture is a little newspaper cutout from New Year's Day. Aw, that's sweet. Okay, it's going to be training in Taekwondo. Hell yeah. Well, you are leveling up, so it only makes sense to be leveling up whilst you're doing some physical exercise. Bling! Going to ruin your body with 2 big pizzas. 2 big pizzas! 2 pizzas in a day. Ow! Well, I suppose if you're burning it off, then fair play, man. Pixie shares yours with Margaret Thatcher. Hooray! Kitsune on the 16th. Do I want to go around this way? I wonder if they ever tried to figure out a way of getting the skeleton to follow you everywhere. Because obviously, at the moment, he just kind of pings. If you get too far away from him, he just pings to you. No one shared anything with her. She just took and never gave it back. Ooh. But since she's dead, you don't have to share anymore. Did she die at the Ritz or something? Sorry, I don't know why I yawned. Actually, I do know why I yawned. I had a terrible night's sleep last night. Been feeling quite down today. Not yet. Not yet. Okie dokie. Oh, we've made our way through. I'm expecting there to be a boss pretty damn close. I remember when you took your milk. Oh my milk. Crispy dog, anyone? I want some wontons. That's what I want. What I really, really want on. Argarov, you share your birthday with Brad Pitt, Steven Spielberg, Stone Cold Steve Austin, DMX, and Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Imagine that as a dinner party. There'd be no shortage of conversation. I really like Stone Cold Steve Austin. To be fair, I really like wrestling. It's a guilty pleasure. I watched a load of old WrestleManias whilst I was away on tour the last time. So good. Good lord. Luckily, the arrows seem to be going through the ribs of my friend. Ow. I mean, luckily this isn't a, like, an absolutely massively deadly trap or anything. I mean, it hurts, but... VSG 2010, thank you very much for being in my chat for 24 hours. You are now officially a regular. You can announce your presence with exclamation mark hello from now on, if you wish. How many arrows they got stored in there? A fair few. It's just like a giant oak being fed into a chipper. Thank you. Luke has reached the rank of Pirate Queen. 239 away from being Ghost Pirate. Unfortunately, because of all the changes that Twitch is making to the way viewership is counted, I think it's also having a knock-on effect with ranks and things. Because the bot gets its viewership data directly from Twitch. The king is now a king! All the planets are in alignment. It's got a very short cooldown on it, I'm afraid. Can I also point out WrestleMania 17 was the best one? I mean, it wasn't, but fair. You can fool yourself into thinking that. But yeah, there is a question now as to whether lurking on multiple streams even counts towards viewership. Which is just a shame. Massive shame. What was then? Was it WrestleMania 9? I think it was. I don't think it was 10. It was one with a TLC match between the Hardys and Edge and Christian. The Hell in a Cell. I mean, the Hell in a Cell. Seeing people's numbers drop like crazy, yeah. And it makes sense, in a way. I mean, it's nice that affiliates now get ad revenue, and I understand why Twitch has to, you know, make sure that it's not doing, like, false numbers for the fact that they're going to be selling ads to companies, and they need to make sure that they can accurately depict exactly how many people are going to be watching ads, so they've got to accurately count how many people are going to be viewing the streams and not just lurking, etc, 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 etc. Meh. And they are making it better for affiliates. They seem to be rolling out more and more. I mean, I haven't actually watch me now say this and not have them right now. I haven't had a stream that hasn't had quality options for a long time. Do I have quality options today? I bet you I don't. Now that I've literally said those words. Hey, Epic, you spicy pepperoni. You don't like it. You like supporting your friends. Yeah. Yeah, it's a damn shame. You kind of have to choose now, which is unfortunate. Live J, do you have quality options every time? Yeah. I have several. Yeah. I do. But yeah, that's great. That is awesome, because I know a fair few people that can't watch streams that don't have quality options. Unless it's like a 480p stream or whatever. Or 60. Whatever. So Twitch are making marked improvements. Some of them are based on making life easier for Twitch. Some of them are better on making life more lucrative for Twitch. But there is also a lot of decisions being made that are both lucrative for Twitch and partners and affiliates now. Now I've got internet, they roll out quality options all the time. But it's still based on an algorithm. Unless you are a partnered streamer, you will always be subject to that algorithm. It may well be that when you go live, it is like the perfect time every time, and there's very low traffic. But if you are an affiliate, when you go live, you will be subject to an algorithm which will determine whether or not you get quality options. It'll be based on things like the bit rate that you're streaming at, the current rate, the current stress on the Twitch servers, etc, etc. I mean, I don't think Twitch has ever shown the algorithm, so I don't think anybody has ever been able to figure it out. The algorithm? Al Gore and his rhythms. Somewhere, a door opened. I'm so super serial right now. Ow. The Gore door. One does not simply walk into the Gore door B-house. TLC matches were so incredible. Oh, also, yeah, I missed the. The music just start from nothing. Yes, it did. I think I need a little bit of help. Slurp, slurp, slurp. I shouldn't have done the slurp noise. I just made myself a choke. Sorry, don't cough into the mic, you idiot. Was it 17? Oh, man. 10 was Sean and Rick. Oh, my God. I was way off. It was 17. 16 was TLC Dudley's, Edge and Christian Hardy's. 17 was TLC with ladders. Oh, the spear! The spear off of the ladder. When they took the ladder away and then... Ah.
I suppose...
Coughing. AMSR, sorry. AMSR? That's a different one. I'm gonna go in here. Is this the somewhere that the door opened? I mean, that wasn't a door, clearly. So that was 17. Okay, in which case, we are on the same page. I don't know... Why am I thinking... Why am I thinking 9? FrasWhar's. Can't remember what the acronym is. Audio sensory microphone recording. I don't know. Oh no, Nuke! You've lost it! Either that or you spelled it wrong. Autonomous sensory meridian response. Ah, yes. The tingly feeling. So to be fair, any stream where you get that tingly feeling is an ASMR stream. I.e., was it you, Pixie, that was saying earlier that you got chills up and down your spine when you were watching The Beast Within? Surely that then means that that was an ASMR stream. Discuss! Is that the same kind of tingle? I mean, I assume. I am assuming here. You don't get ASMR, so you don't know. Yeah, that's fine. There was only ever one ASMR stream that I was like, oh, actually, this is quite. It didn't give me the like tingles, like the audio sensory meridian response or whatever it is. But I was sitting there going, oh, that's interesting. I've never heard something... I've never heard this particular activity so up close and like, detailed. It was just interesting. I didn't get, like, a sensory response. I was just like, huh. It was like tapping a can right next to a really sensitive microphone. I was just like... Just the way that it sounded and the echo, you could hear like the echo of the can from the nails on the can. It was... I didn't find it enjoyable, but I found it interesting. Get it from rain sounds. Yeah, yeah. Whispering is not triggering. Too many. I thought the whispering was just like a byproduct of the fact that they have like a really sensitive mic, so if they talk normally, it would just be like blaringly loud. Nails on the cat! No, that makes them go... As long as you don't, dig them in. It's just like a comb. That's actually that's a really cool emote, to be fair. The gasm one is great. That's clever. Although Matt Groening did that, didn't he? I'm pretty sure that Homer Simpson's ear is supposed to be the G, right? Simpsons did it! That eating loudly ASMR gives you the opposite of whatever ASMR is. So what, Dre or Mattress or whoever like knows, what is this response? Is there an easy way to explain what that response is? Depends on the kind of nails you use. Gave me a hammer as you got in. True. Fry's hair in Futurama is also a G and an M. Huh. Not really, it's different from person to person. Damn. Do I want to go through here? Huh. It still worked for Nuke. Interesting. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, ASMR. Sometimes Auto-Sensory Meridian Response is an experience characterized by static-like or tingling sensations on the skin that typically begins at the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. It's been compared to with auditory tactile synesthesia, may overlap with frisson. So that does sound like the tingle up the back of the spine. But sorry, this is what we're discussing, Carbonate, is what technically counts as ASMR. So if you get a tingle up the back of your spine, on the back of your neck, then technically that's an ASMR stream. It's just it's been hijacked by the interesting sound streams. Because ASMR sounds better. Some might enjoy the tingle. Some might hate it, I guess. To be fair, I have a really sensitive back of my neck. I know there is like there's a proximity sense. You know, like one of the additional senses. It's not the sight, smell, all that sense. It's an additional sense. I have a really heightened proximity sense on the back of my neck. To the point, if someone like whispers just behind my neck, it literally makes my neck go into like spasms. Frisson is when you get the chill up your spine for something, or goosebumps in a good way. Ah. Rain is awesome, especially if you're in your bed and it's raining outside, and like you don't have to like. You've got no rush to get to sleep. You can just sit there and just let the rain kind of drift over you, but not literally, because then you'd be wet. Rain when you're in a tent is also awesome. Trey, you're weird with stuff like that. If ASMR is good, you can get tingles every couple of seconds. Very relaxing from your point of view. That's fair. Like, I'd never want to say that someone that listens to ASMR is doing Twitch wrong. That's the whole point of this setup, is that people can kind of go around and enjoy streams that they want to enjoy. So that proves it. You do get the exact same thing from rain. Awesome. I only wish you love the rain mattress, but you just wish that you could get the extra good feelings from it. Goose bumps I got were in my arm, like it felt your hair stand on end. Ah. Epic, your neck is really sensitive. If you stick a knife in it, it really makes you tingly. I'll have to test that one. Mattress using his extrasensory dinner sense. Can smell the dinner's nearly done. Should be back a bit later. Best of luck with the stream. Thanks, Steve. Argroth prefers standing in the rain and hearing it all around me. Late night cobblestones or pavements being pounded by rain is the best. Cobblestones in the rain. Also had to run home in the rain. That was really fun, despite getting wet. What about pina coladas? Oh, hey, get away from me. The amount of dogs that you have to kill in this game is too damn high. There's definitely a hidden door there. Oh, pull the torch. I had to pull the torch. What do we get? Fine throwing axe. A grand dagger. And almost set on fire, fine crossbow. LimeJed, you have hundreds of rain sounds that last longer than 11 hours on your computer. You've got to switch it up, otherwise you get numb to it. That's understandable. Your brain gets used to the sound and it stops working. Nada, you love standing outside in a good thunderstorm when the rain is warm and you can smell the storm in the air. Bob Ross is the best ASMR. Happy trees. Any dog murder in a video game is too much dog murder! But we are a necromancer. Our book's on fire now. We're just changing them from living form friends, dead form friends. Epic, I once got into rain that was so bad I couldn't see anything 1 meter in front of you. Probably not as fun as Mattress had. That sounds like the fog. Petrichor is your favourite scent and it comes out of the dirt after... Oh, is that what that is? Petrichor. Remember that. It's like the smell of freshness. Petrichor. Oh, don't need to pull the torch again. The Arga Garden. Now there's also that same weirdo. Weirdos unite! Delwolf is back. What up, dude? We're talking about, like, sounds, not... Well, we originally was talking about ASMR, but now we're kind of moved on to sort of sounds that people enjoy. Like rain when you're in a tent, or outside, or, like, cobblestone. Mainly rain we're talking about, actually. Sizzling bacon sounds. That's a good sound. Intoxic. What's the smell of a wet pavement after the rain here? City boy. That would be sewage. Echo gives Dell a Viking hug. It's where the horned helms kind of knock against each other. Popcorn in a microwave. That actually gives me some anxiety because you have to listen so hard to when it goes down to like a couple of seconds. A pop every couple of seconds. Oh, Dale! Oh, it's sickening, but I love it. Bacon cooking does sound fantastic. You're buying bacon when the shop's open now? Damn straight. Too much? That's alright. It's alright. Just a bit bilious at the back of the throat. It's fine. Nice. I guess we save. Savey Davy. So this is all one big long dungeon. But it's been quite a fun dungeon. A fungeon. Hello.
Welcome to Firewind Manor, adventurer.
Good lord, you're strapped into that dress, aren't you? Whee! Bye! What the hell? Sorry. Now I need to escape Firewind Dungeon. Can I just use a recall potion? I don't think we actually died, Echo. I think that was part of the game. Lady Arogazia, Firewind. The true power behind the Red Fang Marauders has dropped you into the dungeons beneath her manor. We've been dropped into her dungeons. You must escape and confront her to complete your quest. Fair enough. What about Rice Krispies then? If his favourite noise is Dell, sure to gift her to Del PZ. Wow. Dell, if we're talking nature sounds, then it's a light breeze on a summer meadow. Oh, I can almost smell it. Fribbery fry.
I suppose I could use this time to study.
Thank you very much for the host, dude. We have just been dropped into a dungeon. A fun dungeon! A fungeon. Flibbity Flams, fun dungeon finanza. Finanza? Extravafananza. Wait. Ananda Finanza. There's words in there. Sorry, my brain just stopped working, and I just decided to make some noises. It's turned into the ASMR that everybody wanted after all. Nearby door has opened, and also some skeletons. Hey, I've got a skeleton as well. You want to see my skeleton?
I do not have the energy required.
There we go. Make sure that we shield our skeleton so we know which one is our friend. FASMR in Anza edition. Extravagananda. Extravagananda? No. My brain's not working. Your brain is called... The brain you have called is currently unavailable. Please try again later. How are you, Flibbity Flam? How is the day? How is the life and times? Also, I was thinking... I'm not gonna lie, I was having a poop at the time. I'm just thinking about you while I was doing it. Don't know what that says about you, but anyway. Where the hell did your name come from? You're about to take a nap. Oh, don't let me stop you. You make me sound like a fun fair. Fernanda's fun fair. No. Those are your favourite thoughts? Yeah. Toilet thoughts. When you forget your phone and you just let the world come at you. Yeah, the throne of contemplation. Well, I always think about you in the water closet. Are you thinking about me in the water closet, or you're in the water closet and thinking about me and wishing I was there? Del, please don't hold it against me, but I've too much on my mind today to enjoy the stream as you would. May turn it. Oh, dude. I would never hold it against anyone. Except you. No. Honestly, dude. You've got tons on. Get rest. Even just sit around and do absolutely nothing to just recharge your batteries. Whatever you need to do. Obviously appreciate you popping by. I hope your mum is feeling better as soon as possible. Much love to you, man. Oh, more friends. So, a flam is a drum rudiment. My friend at the time said flam. Hold on, I'm gonna get round to that. So a flam is a drum rudiment. And my friend at the time said flibbity flam. Been using this name online since I was 16, which was holy tamoly 14 years ago. Your online moniker has almost been with you for half of your life. May I talk later this week on Discord? Do it, dude. Always, always. We are 100% open for you to vent, man. I'm actually going home. What day are we? We're Monday. So I'm going home. So we'll probably be needing to do my own venting this week because I'll probably be going to see my gran in the hospital. I mean, hopefully. It's still massively up in the air as to whether what she's up to and how she's reacting. For anyone that's interested, she's off of the warfarin. She's been on warfarin for a long time for her heart. She's got a mechanical heart valve. And if you have a mechanical heart valve, you've got to have your blood thinned. But because of the fact that she hit her head and it caused a brain bleed, they've had to take her off of the warfarin. Because warfarin basically thins your blood, and if you've got a bleed anywhere, even if you just cut your finger or whatever, because your blood is thinner, it will just bleed out more. So because it was a brain bleed, it was very important to stop it as soon as possible. But it also being off of the warfarin massively increases the risk of like heart attacks and strokes and all that fun stuff. So yeah, it's we're still in this massive question mark area, and it's been like this for like, god damn it, like a week and a half now. Don't I know if the schedule's been posted? Is it not posted? What does the schedule go up to? Oh yeah. I'm going to say yes, that was entirely why? Nothing to do with the fact that I just forgot. But no, for standard schedule rules, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But yeah, I'm going home either late tomorrow night, or more likely Wednesday. Cheers, Lucky. But yeah, all the best to you, Del. Speak soon, man. Flip feels old, man. 2 more years. Also, thank you very much for letting us know what a flibbity flam is. It is you. Thanks, Slimer. Yeah, it's not great. Showed us a mechanical heart in high school. There wasn't much that grossed me out more in your life. Wonders never cease, man. I mean, it's the great Fraser defect. Always the second born as well. Yeah, we have terrible, terrible heart valves. My dad has actually gone through 2 different heart surgeries. I mean, there's other things that you can blame that on, but one is you know, the inherited dodgy heart valve. Whatever you get up to, Del, I hope it is restful and you can get your thoughts together. Hell is this? Yep, thought that was gonna happen. Can you just send more fire towards that guy? I mean, yes, it's the answer. Somehow he's blocking it. Good? Which one's my enemy? I think I'm attacking my friend. That's why first decided to be a heartless machine. It's way easier that way, man. Always. Dang it! I may or may not have just completely and utterly missed the fact that I was getting hit by fireballs. Don't duck! Too late. Yeah, my dad's got... he's had 2 bovine valves. Same valve. First one came from dodgy dentistry. So... us Frasers have natural predispositions to having bad heart valves, and he had bad dentistry once that ended up with his tooth getting infected. The infection in the tooth then travelled down into his blood. The infection in his blood then travelled down to his heart valve, and then he got an infected heart valve. And it basically ate away at the heart valve. There it is! Super sub! There it is! I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the story, right? You were on a submarine at the time. You had some terrible dentistry that got infected. Infection moved into your blood. Right? Right? I'm gonna suck the life out of these rats. Done. You refuse to do the dissecting stuff, adds to the majority of the class. See, I don't mind the idea of dissecting. I think I'd find it rather fascinating. How are you not dead? Yep. Nuke, you really need to get your teeth sorted out. I have a worry of things like that happening. Yeah. Lime Jade, your own blood makes you sick. Is it because it is pure green lime juice? No? Okay, fine. Good against scurvy, though. What the hell is that? A grand staff. Ah, see, yeah. Like, I wouldn't really want to dissect fish because I don't like fish. Nothing to do with the fact that. No. Yeah, nothing to do with the fact that I don't like the dissecting. I just don't like fish. The aortic valve is 3 cusps. Two of yours were welded together, inherited, and doomed to failure. It tore apart one Friday afternoon, just before we were going for a work lunch pint. Lovely. So where was this story? I swear you told me a story about some bad dentistry that affected your blood or something. I'd dissect a fish finger any day. Just prepping dinner, exactly. They want us to do ox hearts, sheep brains, and frogs, just in general. CNA next week, I'm having a retreatment for a 5-year-old root canal that might have just developed into an infection. Oh, damn. Later, I was sent to do a trial to Italy where everything went from bad to worse. I remember that. I remember that. The lectoscope. Super Meat Boy! We were allowed not to do it without losing grades, so that's fair. At least they didn't, like, force you. God damn it, I was trying to hide behind my own skeleton. Oh, well, he's dead. Just didn't take biology. Much simpler, really. I was never a big fan of biology. Physics was my thing. Chemistry was alright. Didn't mind it. Yeah, something about biology. Didn't really get on with. Should I save? Nah, there'll be another save point. Famous last words, ladies and gents. Ow. 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 Biology was mandatory until grade 11. Year 11. Is that... Well, year 11 would be the equivalent for us here in the UK. Wording-wise, anyway. Or at least for me. Can't stand chemistry either. The first 2 years is just mesmerizing random nonsense. Anything involved copying text into your book is mind-numbing. Yeah. Well, it also helps having a. Oh, I just stepped on a rat. Physics is great. F equals MA, and just figure out the rest. E equals MC squared. When Super Soprano was an air cadet, I was nibbling on a nougat bar and pulled a filling out. Many months later, my father, on returning from sea, exclaimed, "What's happened to your face?" Abscess. Lima, physics was much more interesting than chemistry for you. You never really got the hang of chemistry, which is hilarious because your dad is a marine chemist. Ah, fun times. Didn't inherit that particular trait then. Epic, if you had the choice, you'd taken woodshop and sports. What sports? Stay frosty, everyone. Stay frosty. Are you staying frosty? Good. Sports ball! The ball with sports! Okay, apparently we need to find some sort of lever. Stay frosty. Oh well. Hey Patrick, how's things going? You know what they say, Super Sub? Abscess makes the heart grow weaker. Oh. Ow. There that is. Oh, I'm an idiot. And it's been called out by Patrick. It's too late. I just died. Fire kills. Wah. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Back once again with the Renegade Master. D4 damager, power to the people. Oh, we've cleared out this room, alright. I need an AoE spell. I need an awesome AoE spell, that's what I want. Commander is multitasking away to the top. Epic, your school had its own observatory, so astronomy was pretty fun as well. Nice! Yeah, I love astronomy. Astrology there. Argroth had a great astrology story from his school. He's still here, I will let him regale the story. Can you gale? Obviously you can regale. Can you just gale a story? If it's the first time you've ever told a story, is it just galing a story? Dorothy can gale. I think you can if you're gruntled and have plenty of gorm. As long as you're not gormless. Argroth can gale, Sinatra, Rita, or Tina. Anyone outside of those names, you're off the list. Everybody's Gale. Everybody loves Raymond. What are we talking about? We're talking about, can you gale? Instead of just regaling, can one gale? To tell the story for the first time is to gale? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Success. The TLDR of your story is that I once wrote the horoscopes for your school paper despite not believing in them. Gale would be while it happens, like remembering. Oh, what the hell's going on? Oh, I'm being shot at, that's what's going on. It's apparently from the French, regaler. With a little accent on the first E, but I can't remember how to do that. Like rejoice. I love words like that. I love the re's of the world. Whee! Everybody's Gale! Bruce and Bongo, Gale. Ah. Bruce and Bongo. Never heard of them. I like the mullet that's staring at me through the subsection, though. A few of these lads, then. Oh my word, I've just realised how hungry I am. I want to get out of this damn dump. Those two aren't intrinsically linked. Regular. Can I have some more stuff, please? Oh, hello. There was friends in there. I love crates full of friends. Make 3 hours happen. Oh yeah, I suppose I could knock you out several times. Whack! Shops open yet? Nope. Whack! Quite an extreme measure. Cryogenically freeze yourself. Climb in the freezer. Nothing could go wrong. RetroVution does not condone climbing in freezers to make time go faster. Disclaimer, please don't knock yourself out following FrasWhar's advice. He is not, nor claims to be, an ideas man. I mean, I claim to be an ideas man. I don't claim that those ideas are good. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details. Okie dokie. This is a PG stream and PG chat. All we ask is that you don't hear it in The Simpsons. Please don't bring it in here. I like the cut of your jib, so you trust my ideas. Your home may be repossessed if you do not keep up the payments. Visit worldofwarcraft.com. Get your terrible advice, yep! Money back guarantee! Also, don't stand in that. Push the loose stone. Somewhere, a door opens. Right there. Really quite loud. Oh, friends! Floor friends! Pay's not great, but the work's hard. That's right. Just like I like it. Shing! We are not loading up very well today, are we? It's like one of your favourite lines in Black Boots. I hate your bees! Your bees! I hate them! That's one of my favourite lines. I will be back over on GOG tomorrow, by the way, playing Outcast, which I have played before, but I played the original, the one where the world is created with voxels. Not pixels, voxels, volumetric pixels. That is How many points? 4 points instead of 3. Boxers are cool. Yeah. Think about the most recent games that have used voxels to good effect. You'd probably have to go with something like No Man's Sky. And even then, they didn't do it justice at the very start. Yeah, technology behind voxels is really interesting. Not always well utilized. Hello. Can confirm No Man's Sky has a Vauxhall Corsa. That was my first car, a Vauxhall Corsa. I only crashed it once. I went backwards through a fence. It was a dark and stormy night. The fence post that I hit managed to land just in front of the rear wheel, just behind the lock of the door, and just underneath the rear window. It was like the perfect dent. It didn't ruin anything. It came pre-crashed from the factory anyway. It was burgundy. I very much like that car. Second car was a diesel Rover that boiled to death on the way up to London when I was moving into my first student accommodation. And my father, Super Submariner, had to come and get me from a service station on the side of the road. Also, it boiled to death. Yes, yeah.
I suppose I could.
Yeah, I don't know what it exactly was, but basically it blew the head gasket, and so the oil got into the chambers. It just completely and utterly ruined itself. Oil overheated, blew the head gasket. Ruined. Add a drop of lavender to your bath and soon you will soak yourself calm. I wrecked your wife's car. That was my car. Wait, what? It was my stepbrother's car. Then it was my car, wasn't it? It was my car. But then again, I may have got that whole situation wrong. It was a while back. I made it my own by wrecking it. I gave it back when it was wrecked. It was Mrs. Sub's Rover. I thought... I mean, I can't say his name, but I thought it was my stepbrother's Rover. That he was done with. Obviously not, though. Funny how the brain misremembers things. Here, I don't need it anymore. Somebody must have been playing a Big Red Racing too much. That racing game is nuts.
Walnut! Hot walnut!
Sweet hot walnut fun. Wait, what? Yeah, Super Sub, I remember it differently. Obviously, I was wrong there. But either way, yeah, the damn thing boiled to death on the way up to London with my last carload of stuff. Moving myself into to my first ever place on my own. I mean, it wasn't on my own. I was moving in with people from the drama school. There was 5 of us in one house.
I can't carry anything else.
Is there not another save in here? God damn it, man. These guys aren't really giving us a lot of XP, I gotta say. Don't you remember towing it out of a flood in Wallington by attaching the tow to the steering wheel? Oh yeah, I do remember doing that. Oh, that was in Wickham. Yeah. So there was a hell of a storm one night. And to be fair, it wasn't actually... So what happened was massive storm, and I was driving home from work. And the camber of the road is such that there was just outside of a church, and there was a massive camber that went down into the like church grounds, and all the water had come off of the church onto the road, and it was so insanely deep, but only on one side of the road. So what was happening was people were having to go to the outside end of the road, the furthest part of the road away from the church, to drive around in the water. So I waited for a moment, went onto the outside end, high revs, going through, and then some absolute from the other side of the road. Bearing in mind, coming the other way, that was technically their right of way, because I was on their side of the road. So as they were coming at me, I was forced to go into the deeper part, which then went over the top of my exhaust, choked the engine out, and I was literally... They drove off, and I was left in the middle of this huge, huge puddle with water seeping in through the side. There was another guy that had just been towed out. So I just kind of shouted to somebody, and they were like, I was like, can I have help? And they just gave me a tow rope. Bearing in mind, I was up to the door seams in water. So I was just like, oh god, what the hell do I do? I just wrapped it around the steering column. And then as he started driving, I was like, wait, no, this is a terrible, terrible idea. So I just kind of wrapped my hand around it, grabbed it, so just held on for dear life as this guy basically just dragged me in the car out of this puddle. It was horrific. Hey, maniacs! Hurt my hand. I think I crushed some of the bones in my hand at that time. It steered after that. What are you talking about, Super Submariner? I remember getting it back working. It was actually Trendkill that helped me get it working. We had to tow it to get it up to speed, to try and bump start it, to like force all of the water out of the engine. Worked. Sounds like you could have lost your hand. Yeah, it wasn't my cleverest of moments.
To my standing here.
Honestly, if I hadn't managed to hold on, because I've wrapped my hand around the tow cable, I would have probably just been dragged out of the side of the car.
I cannot hold anymore.
Can we use a recall potion? We can. I am so smart. I am so smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T. Jade will be brethren before the shops open. So we were supposed to escape out of there. We just used a recall potion, which helped us escape. ASMRT. Oh my god! I don't know what that is, but it's something now. It has to be something.
Welcome back, friend. You'll find no other merchant
5 to 18.
prices to match mine. I've been supplying brave adventurers for over a decade.
No. 12 to 18. Find Morningstar is better than our that we just spent $1,000 on. God damn it. No, can't use. Alright, fine.
I receive new shipments frequently, so if you don't see something here,
Fine amulet, fine rings,
check
surely
back
amulets.
from time to time.
Cool. recall back into the dungeon that we're supposed to be escaping from, even though we, you know, got out of there. I saw someone trying to tow another car with bungee cords. It was really risky. They were trying to turn. The car drove, but and a car drove between them over the cords. God damn. Soups up, don't worry, Fraz. I'm mostly lurking and listening whilst busy on other things. Fair. I'm coming home this week, by the way. Soups up. Gargoth, listening to classic The Simpsons quotes give me that frisson feeling. I feel so ASMR-y. This. Yes! I need a save point, please. I don't want to live up. Well, that's not a save point. That's a lot of enemies. My Skelly Bones is awesome, by the way. You just can't keep him down. Sweet. Oh, Kikoki. Question. The Okie Kokie. You put your right arm in, your right arm out, in, out, you shake it all about. You do the okie dokie and you turn around, and that's what it's all about. Sing it with me. This bit comes next, right? Oh, do the okie dokie. Oh, do the okie dokie. Oh, do the okie dokie. Knees bent, arms stretched, rah, rah, rah. Tell me that's right. Putting that out there, just out of interest. Am I okay? That's correct. That is correct. That is correct. Hokey pokey, hokey cokey, same thing, but like that is the actual. Oh, is it not do? I've put a doing word in there. Not so much the actual words, but that is the song. Any Americans out there? Do you know the chorus? You know the song, but with pokey instead. But you don't know. But you know that. Oh, the okey pokey, or oh, the okey cokey. Having this conversation the other night. You do know? Okay, cool. Does anyone not know that, but knows the left arm in, left arm out, in, out, shake it all about? Was how we play at school. You learned it? Oh, okay, cool. You have no idea what I'm on about. Is it just an American thing that people don't know the okie dokie? / pokey. I know a different version, of course. Argroth knows a different version. And I bet you it's made by Northerners, wasn't it? Those filthy, filthy Northerners. With their crass minds. You know nothing, King Argaroth. Hi, Jade. You're all Northerners to me. Lude. King Luderoth. That's my name! Okay, you gotta dash back later. See you soon. Have a good one. Whatever you're up to. Hopefully by the time we get back, we'll be out of this damn dungeon. Hey look, the stocks. I always thought the stocks looked quite comfy. Don't have to hold your head up, don't have to hold your arms up. Just, there you go. Have a nice relaxing time. I would have been quite good in medieval times as a thief. Just been a nice relaxing time. I think the chucking of the fruit may have been the issue. Gotta hold your bum up though. Oh yeah. Ah, you can employ people to do that, I'm pretty sure. Family friendly. Hello? What's the part with people? Now, I dislike people throwing fruit at me. Poo is fine. I get that every day. Good morning! Ah, God, right in the eye. Each trying to kill was a wrong un. What do you mean? It's traditional southern morning greeting. Just before you break your fast, you have some poop thrown at you. Forgot I live with cats. Yeah, actually that's true. Meow! What the hell? Okay, that thing didn't want to die. Ooh, pull chain. Somewhere, a toilet flushed. Interesting. There's 2 doors apparently that was opened recently. There's a save. Oh man, there's another part of this dungeon. This is massive, this one. Damn. So somewhere a door opened that we couldn't get into before. Where the hell is it? Is my question. Was it this one? Ah, it must have been this one. I wish it kind of held on to what you've picked up for a little bit longer. Because at the minute I'm just kind of obviously spamming click. I wish that there was like an inventory thing that kind of faded away whatever it was that you picked up over a second or so. The pillory was in fact highly uncomfortable and dangerous. Some people. To me, looks like just a nice day out. Although I think there's like medieval villages, isn't there, that you can go to and get the experience. If you so wish. That's how I sleep, just propped up against the bed. Yep, yep. Actually, it's not even propped up. I have mine raised. Just, it really helps with alignment of the spine. FrasWhar's and the RetroVution, do not endorse hanging by the neck to sleep. Unless you are looking to sleep forever. Enter the catacombs. Isn't that what they get put in when people throw stuff at you? I think oftentimes you're just left. You were.
You have gazed upon the crypts of House Feldane living, and for that, you must perish.
Mate, I think your knuckles and your fingers maybe need to be seen to. That's actually a sign of syphilis. House Feldane, is this not Firewind Manor?
The manor of Feldane it was, before a great conflagration destroyed it. Firewind is the Mance Aragazia built upon its ruins. Curse her soul.
Why do you curse her?
Because her audacity would reveal the shame of the Feldane. That these hideous ghouls are all that remain of the once glorious family.
And how did that happen?
Decades passed. My family fell into a corrupting spiral of hedonistic decadence and sadism. Over the years, their acts became so depraved that they devolved into incestuous, drug-crazed cannibals. Those who died rose again as flesh-eating ghouls. As a ghost, I could only silently witness the atrocity of it all.
Silent witness.
Fortuitously, a freak accident destroyed the manor and hid any evidence of the Feldane's terrible secret. Until now, may the hells take that vile woman. But you can help me. You must destroy the manor again, and with it, the shame of House Feldane.
Nice haircut, buddy. Do you use the same bowl for your cereal? Mostly people would just put in the stocks, which just hold the feet. There you go. I thought the head thing was the stocks. There. I will do what I can, Spirit.
We will meet again once you have succeeded living, at which time you will know the gratitude of House Feldane.
It's got very flappy
Farewell.
shins. That's something else that you should probably get seen to. God damn, this dungeon is huge! Bit late, considering he's dead. Hey, you know what? I am a necromancer. Romancer. I'm a necromancer. It's true. It's true. Ladies and gents, we've cleared another couple of levels.